Doing conferences with students is really easy with this K6 and Ninja assessments. And it can be done in any of the different types of assessments. It could be done with the general ones or the standard ones, the readings or rubric or continuums. Any of them you can do a conference style assessment. So I'm just going to pretend I've already created a general one here. And let's say I want to do a conference with a student, or with all the students. I'm going to go to more options here, and this is on all those screens for every assessment, and you'll see conference. Now when I press that, there's 4 different options for conferences. Now I have templates kind of made already: writing, fiction, nonfiction, and general. But you can change these to whatever you want. To insert one, I just press writing. Say I'm going to do a writing assessment. I press this. It says that it's going to replace that writing template for the conference in everybody's, and so it'll erase anything that's in there. I'll press OK. And now you'll see here under, Gladys here, it'll have teacher. What are you working on? And then Gladys, normally I just press here and I'll type in or tap here and say, she might say whatever her response is. A non-fiction report on polar bears. And how's it going? And she'll tell me. So I like to have a template of questions to guide me for my conferences. So I just fill in her responses, and if I didn't want to use a particular spot, maybe it says, what do you plan on doing next? And I didn't want to use that, I just highlight it, backspace, and just get it out of there. Or I could add my own special question if I wanted, just for this one student. Just type it in. Now you can also, I'm going to go back up to conferences here, edit any of these. So if I press edit, and maybe you don't like some of these questions or any of these questions, then you just click here and back this out and type in your own question here. Just make sure if you're going to use the student's name, that you keep the greater than, less than signs around name like this. Just type it like this, and it'll put the student's name in. And then you just save that when you're done, and then that will always be the new template that will come in. Every time you type conference and press writing, the new questions you put in there will always be placed in everyone's comment. This last one, I should just show you this one. This is a general one, so if I insert this one, I'll just put OK, just to show you what the general one is like. It just has teacher, Gladys, has some spaces, so I could type in whatever question I ask, and her response, to that afterwards. This is kind of like a general one, and then just remove the ones that I don't want, just backspace them out, and that's a simple one to do a kind of a quick general conference with a student.